are warnings tonight that damage caused by off-road bikers to old coal tips could be destabilising, with a risk it could cause landslides in Rhondda and Taff. The council are working with the police to tackle what they describe as anti-social behaviour. Our reporter Yolo Chung has been to find out more.
These are just some examples of the kind of damage done by off-road vehicles to coal tips in Rhondda and Taff over recent months. It's also an area which knows full well the risks associated with these sites, a legacy of the old mining industries. Last year, the Welsh Government published maps showing the locations of 350 high-risk coal tips in Wales, with more in Rhondda and Taff than anywhere else. So what does this have to do with off-road bikers? Well, according to the council, cutting up the surfaces of these coal tips could potentially also damage watercourses that run alongside them. And if tips are destabilised, it could also increase the potential risk for landslips.
Well, you can see here some tracks that are created when scramblers have gone up.
Jacqueline Minnett heads up the council team in charge of infrastructure at the tips and says off-road vehicles have caused damage at several sites, including here in Tylerstown.
All the colliery spoils tips are different locations, different sizes, different shapes, and they also have a different ecology and ecosystem on them in relation to the importance to that area. The tracks, they damage the surface of the tips. That leads to uncontrolled water traversing over the tips, and it just makes it more difficult to manage in the long term the overall site.
The council have now teamed up with South Wales Police to tackle illegal riding, something they're treating as antisocial behaviour. But education is also a key part of that message.
The scramblers and the people that are doing the off-roading, we want to explain to them what's happening on the tips, what we can see, and please don't ride on the tips. We're asking people as well to report illegal off-roaders to the police to try and help the whole situation really and mitigate the risks.
For communities who still live around these tips, it's a timely reminder. Though the days of coal mining are long gone, keeping that landscape safe is an ongoing effort.